August 1945. The war is over. Hiroshima is ash. Nagasaki is rubble. But there is a third bomb. A 6.2 kilogram sphere of plutonium sits in a laboratory in New Mexico. Its code name is Rufus. It was supposed to destroy Tokyo. Instead, it waits. The sphere is warm. You can feel the heat radiating from it. This is not friction. This is the decay of atoms. The core is alive in a way that defies biology. It hums with invisible energy. The scientists call their work tickling the dragon's tail. They think they are in control. They are not. This is the face of the dragon. 6.2 kilograms, 14 centimeters in diameter. It looks like a ball bearing. It feels warm in your palm like a living thing. The scientists at Los Alamos handle it daily. They surround it with neutron reflectors. They measure how close they can push it to criticality. They are studying the edge of an explosion that never happens. They use their hands. They use screwdrivers. They work late at night when supervision is light. August 21st, 1945. 9 days after Japan surrenders. Harry Deglian is 24 years old. He is working alone in the Omega Site laboratory. He is late, past 10 at night. He is building a neutron reflector around the core. Tungsten carbide bricks. Each brick he adds brings the core closer to criticality, closer to the point where it sustains a chain reaction. He is stacking bricks by hand. Daglian reaches for another brick. His hand slips. The brick falls onto the assembly. The core goes critical. The room fills with blue light. This is Cherenkov radiation. It happens when particles move faster than light can move through a medium. It is beautiful. It is the color of the sky on a perfect day. It is the color of death. Daglian sees his hand glowing. He feels the heat on his skin. He tastes metal in his mouth. These are the warning signs. But the damage is already complete. He dismantles the assembly with his bare hands. He removes the bricks one by one. He is calm. He is methodical. He does not panic. He walks to the infirmary. He reports the accident. He describes what happened. His hand is already swelling. He has absorbed 510 rems of radiation. The lethal dose is 300 rems. He is already a corpse. He just does not know it yet. Harry Deglian dies 25 days later. His hand turns black. The tissue dies from the inside. His white blood cell count collapses. His body cannot fight infection. His DNA is shattered. The core sits in the laboratory, waiting. The scientists change nothing. They continue their experiments. They continue to manually manipulate a bomb with hand tools. 8 months pass. Louis Slotin is 35 years old. He's a Canadian physicist. He is brilliant. He is reckless. His colleagues call him a cowboy. Slotin has performed this experiment 78 times. He calls it tickling the dragon's tail. The experiment is simple. Take 2 beryllium hemispheres. Place them around the plutonium core. The beryllium reflects neutrons back into the core. As the hemispheres close, the core approaches criticality. Slotin keeps the hemispheres apart with a screwdriver. May 21st, 1946. Slotin is demonstrating the procedure to 7 other scientists. Alvin Graves is standing behind him. 6 others are scattered around the room at various distances. Slotin lowers the top hemisphere. The screwdriver is the only thing preventing the 2 halves from touching. The radiation counters begin to click faster. The core is approaching criticality. Everyone in the room knows the risk. Everyone is watching. The screwdriver slips. The sound is small. A metallic tap. The sound of a tool hitting a table. The hemispheres close. The core goes supercritical. The room explodes with blue light. The heat hits everyone like a physical wave. They taste copper and lead. The radiation counters scream. Slotin does not hesitate. He reaches forward. He tears the hemispheres apart with his bare hands. He throws the top hemisphere across the room. The reaction stops. The blue light fades. The room returns to normal lighting, but the damage is done. Slotin stands up. He looks at his colleagues. He asks them to mark their positions on the floor. He tells them to estimate their distance from the core. He is creating a map of the accident. He is documenting his own death. Alvin Graves was standing directly behind Slotin. He received 400 rems. The others received between 50 and 160 rems, depending on distance. Louis Slotin received 2,100 rems. He absorbed a lethal dose in less than 1 second. They walk out of the building calmly. They report to the medical facility. Slotin is coherent. He is lucid. He describes what happened in detail. Within hours, his hand begins to burn. The skin reddens. Blisters form. He vomits. His body is beginning to understand what his mind already knows. He will be dead in 9 days. Acute radiation syndrome destroys the body from within. The radiation tears through DNA. Cells cannot divide. Cells cannot repair themselves. The lining of Slotin's digestive tract sloughs off. He cannot eat. He cannot drink water without vomiting. His mouth fills with ulcers. His skin peels away in sheets. His immune system collapses. His white blood cell count drops to 0. Any infection becomes fatal. On the 4th day, his left hand turns black. The tissue is dead. Doctors consider amputation. They decide against it. It will not save him. Slotin remains conscious for most of his ordeal. He understands radiation biology better than the doctors treating him. He knows exactly what is happening inside his body. On day 7, his mental state deteriorates. Confusion sets in. The radiation has reached his brain. On day 9, his heart stops. Louis Slotin's the pale of love or dead and mood. But what is the worst part of love? Alvin Graves survives. He receives 400 rems. He suffers radiation sickness but recovers. He will die 30 years later from complications linked to radiation exposure. The other scientists in the room survive with various long-term effects. After Slotin's death, the experiments stop. The procedures change. No more screwdrivers, no more manual manipulation of critical assemblies. The demon core is melted down in 1946. The plutonium is recast. It is used in other weapons. It never explodes in anger. It never destroys a city, but it kills 2 men. It injures others. It earns its name. The core was meant to be a weapon of war. Instead, it became a lesson in hubris. The scientists at Los Alamos believed they could control the fundamental forces of the universe with a screwdriver and steady hands. They were wrong. The dragon does not tolerate being tickled. Eventually, it bites. The room where it happened still exists. The building has been decommissioned, but the space remains. There is no plaque, there is no memorial, just an empty room where 2 men learn the price of arrogance. The core is gone, the men are gone. But the lesson remains. Some forces cannot be controlled. Some dragons should never be awakened.